Hello Cancer, welcome to your reading. Hope you are all well. Thank you for tuning in. It is Sunday the 1st of March 2026. Gonna do you guys a love tarot reading based on relationships. Gonna pull a card for your feelings, their feelings, the connection itself, any challenges and obstacles, and the final advice, potential outcome advice on the potential outcome, potential advice. So please take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm going to pull a card for your feelings in the connection, Cancer. What are Cancer's feelings for the person they are dealing with in connection, relationships, in love? What is Cancer's feelings for the person they are dealing with in love? Queen of Swords for you, Cancer. Feeling, thinking logically, somewhat detached emotionally from the connection. Thinking with your head, not with your heart, perhaps, or more with your head, less with your heart. And the person that you are connected to in love, in a relationship with, in a connection with, what is your person's feelings for you, Cancer, within the connection, relationship? Your person's feelings for you in love. What is your person's feelings? The Fool. Okay, so they are in the energy of new beginnings, optimism, a fresh start, willing to take a risk, willing to begin, wanting to begin in some way, feeling optimistic in some way, thinking about freedom, beginnings, optimism. And the energy of the connection itself, Cancer. What is the energy of the connection itself between you and your person? What is the connection? What is the energy of the connection? The Page of Pentacles. So there is a beginning here, or a possibility of a beginning, but it's not quite stable. It's in early stages. Not quite stable, not quite solid, but it's there. And what are the challenges and obstacles in this connection between Cancer and the person they are dealing with in love? What are the challenges and obstacles in this connection? The Chariot. Okay, so fast movement. There are no obstacles because it's moving forward fast. There's a direction and it's moving quickly towards that direction. I think I'll have to clarify those cards a little bit. So there's forward movement, strong direction, going quite well, very quickly, but there's an element of control and willpower there. Maybe try not to go too quickly. Maybe your person's in the energy of, oh, let's just go for it. Let's just go with it, go for it, go forwards. And you're kind of like, let's just not go too quickly here. Let's think about it. Let's be logical. Let's be sensible. Let's, So, potential outcome, potential advice for this connection. Potential outcome, potential advice. What is the potential outcome advice? Possible potential outcome advice. Strength. There's something about control here. Controlling something, controlling the direction, holding your horses, not going too quickly, not going too fast, wanting to go forward, but holding oneself back to be sensible. A steady momentum, a steady pace. Perhaps putting a strategy into place, making a plan. Okay, so let's dive into these a bit further. So the Page of Pentacles is there for the connection. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for the connection between Cancer and their person in love? Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Three of Wands in reverse. So there's been some delays here. There has been some, or you've been sort of delayed, or you've been kind of holding back a little bit. Or progressing sort of slowly. Are you being cautious, Cancer? Are you being kind of... Why are you being cautious? So, why is that Three of Wands here in reverse for the connection? Can you tell me more about the Three of Wands in reverse energy for the connection between Cancer and their person in love? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So there's a stuck energy here, Cancer. Are you being overly cautious? Are you being overly I'm getting cautious. Or there's no progress being made here for whatever reason that is. Tell me more about that Wheel of Fortune in reverse energy. What's the delay? What's the stagnancy? What's the caution? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse for the connection between Cancer and their person? The Nine of Pentacles. So there's possibly something that you are dealing with, Cancer. Possibly something that you're trying to be independent from, a blockage, something that's holding you back regarding something externally of this connection, or just something that's stopping you from going forward or being abundant or being independent, or you need to fulfill something in order to go forward. You need to be free from something. Okay, so tell me more about the challenge and the obstacle. Challenge or obstacle, the Chariot is there. So why is the Chariot there in the challenge and the obstacle? Why is the Chariot there? Oh, the Chariot. I kid you not. Okay, so something's been going too fast. Something's been rushed, been going too fast. Something's been maybe whirlwind. Something's been just going too fast in a direction forward. Or there's a need to control. There's a need to, maybe the direction's been going a bit here, there and everywhere, and there's a need to pull back, to control, to control the situation, the connection, because it's been going too fast forward. Maybe you feel it's going too fast. There's a hesitancy there, there's a resistance there, there's a whoa, slow down Nelly sort of an energy there. So the Chariot's here twice. What do we need to know about the Chariot for Cancer in this connection, the person they're dealing with? Why is the Chariot here twice? All right. And there's the Devil. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. So here in the connection energy portion of the reading, I said that I feel there's something that's holding you back, Cancer. There's something that you need to free yourself from, to be independent from. And there we have the Devil. And the Nine of Swords, which is in reverse, talks about freeing oneself from something that limits them, that holds them back, that stops them, that blocks them. And there's the Devil. So there's quite a heavy... There's quite a heavy energy of something unhealthy or negative, or something that is, I mean, it might be you, it might be them, but I'm getting this energy more for you, Cancer. But it could be them. Take it how it resonates, flip it how you need to. So there's an energy of limitation, blockage, unhealthy, kind of an unhealthy dynamic somewhere, toxic, unhealthy, negative kind of energy there, or an obsession, an addiction, an excessive lifestyle or habit, or a temptation. That you are trying to free yourself from, or a negative mindset perhaps, or a limiting mindset that you need to free yourself from, perhaps overthinking, or being too resistant, or kind of holding back, or self-doubt. Perhaps it could be self-doubt or overthinking that's kind of stopping you from going forward, or maybe a need to control a situation or the outcome, and it's kind of keeping you frozen from going forward because you're a little bit scared, worried, anxious about making impulsive choices, or making the wrong choice, or making a mistake, and it's kind of stopping you in, you know, if you don't make any movement forward, then you can't make a mistake, or nothing can go wrong, sort of thing. So for the outcome, possible outcome, advice, potential, we have strength. So why is strength here for the possible outcome and advice? Page of Swords in reverse. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse for the outcome and advice for Cancer and their relationship, their connection with their person? Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse for Cancer and their person? Justice in the upright, and the Eight of Pentacles. So could be waiting on, I don't know, there's something about waiting for communication or information, or there's some sort of possible legal issue going on, or contractual issue or something. I don't know where that's fitting in, but it's just there. Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work, putting in the effort to overcome anything that's kind of holding you back. Being fair, creating fairness, harmony, balance within yourself and within the connection. Working at it, keeping at it, finding inner strength, being brave and just sort of chugging along with it, keeping going. And I don't know how long this has been going on for. This could be something that's been an issue for a while. I just want to pause a minute, Cancer, because I just want to see if I can pick up anything more, but I need a couple of minutes just to meditate, and I don't want to leave you with a long silence, so give me a moment. There's been a very fast momentum here, Cancer. Something's been going very fast, very, very fast, somewhat impulsive, I'm getting. There's been a temptation here that's become unhealthy, that's become obsessive, unhealthy, kind of possibly put you out of direction a bit. You've been, or someone here has been acting a little bit recklessly, by temptation, by excess, by something that's become somewhat unhealthy. And there's also an element of something here that is holding you back, something that's blocking you, something that's unhealthy. There's cycles here, endings and beginnings. There's something that you need to release yourself from, free yourself from, something that's unhealthy, that's limiting you, that's holding you back, that's causing imbalance in you, impulsive energy and a lack of direction. There's a choice here. There's a choice, there's a decision, there's a plan. And there's an energy of a nervous energy. There's a nervous energy, there's an energy of worrying about gossip or what people might be saying. There's a determination here, determination to come through this, but in a very slow, cautious way. You're kind of calming yourself here. You're finding your inner strength, your balance. You're trying to tame the beast, as it were. You're trying to calm down, get some direction, get some focus, not be tempted to act impulsively or to act or enter into unhealthy energy. You want fairness, you want peace, you want balance, or your person does, however it resonates in the time frame for you or the energy for you. I don't think it's something that can be dealt with overnight, and I don't know how long this has been going on for, but this is something that only you can deal with, or you and your person can deal with, or whoever needs to deal with whatever they need to deal with. But there is a determination and a very logical, detached, calm, no nonsense energy to this. You're wanting your independence from anything that's not healthy. You want some control over this. You want independence, you want control, you want fairness, you want balance, and you're determined to get that for yourself. I think this is more about you. You're kind of taking stock of everything, and you're kind of wanting a balance and a harmony for yourself, an independence for yourself, to free yourself from things that are holding you back, limiting you, and unhealthy within yourself. And I think that is the more important thing for you at the moment, more so than the connection at play. the connection that you're dealing with. I think there's underlying things that you need to work on within yourself before you can kind of revisit or deal with the connection itself. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this helped. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you would like some more readings. Good luck, best wishes, and lots of love. Until next time. Bye-bye.